So this is our apti part, ratio and proportion. So this is our first question. The first question is, two candles of the same height are lit at the same time. Got it? That means there are two candle. Okay, two candles are having the same height. The first is consumed in 8 hours. The first is consumed in 8 hours. And the second is 6 hours. That means the total candle will be burnt in 8 hours, the first candle, and second candle will be burnt in 6 hours. Clear? So assume that each candle burn at constant rate. In how much time after being lighted the ratio of the length will be 5:4. That's mean after being lighted the ratio, the how much time, that's mean time by. Now see the answer. So the first candle burn in 8 hours and second candle burn in 6 hours. So you find out the LCM. Of these two numbers. So the LCM of these two numbers will be what? What will be the LCM? 24. So you assume the length of each candle is 24 meter, suppose. So the length of candle is 24 meter, and you consider this time is T hour. So if T hour, so if the candle length is 24 meter and it's burnt within the 8 hours, so the ratio of burning will be what? That's mean the rate of burning. The rate of burning will be what for the first candle? 3 meter per hour. Yes or no? The burning rate of the first, because its length is 24 meter and it will be burnt at 8 hours. So its rate of burning will be 3 meter per hour. And for the second candle, the rate will be 4 meter per hour. Yes or no? Understood the concept? Clear? And you consider the total time required is T hours. It's the first candle. What is the ratio? What is the rate? 5 meter per hour. In the T meter, it will burn how much? It will burn 3 T meter. 3 multiply T meter. Clear? And the original length was for 24 meter. So after T hours, its length will remain this much, and for the second candle, the remaining length will be 24 minus 40. Yes or no? Understood or not? Is it clear or not? Because after T hours, its ratio is 5:4. Clear? So this becomes 5:4. This is 5:4. This is 5:4. So if you solve it, so it will be 5 multiply 4, that means 20t, and it will be 3 multiply 4, 12, that means 8t. So 8t. So if you solve it, you will get 8t equals to 24. It's the shortcut. Within the shortcut, you need not write everything. If you write everything to solve the ft, then you cannot never solve it. So here the t will be 3 hours. So t will be 24 divided by 8. That's mean it will be 3 hours. It will be 3 hours. So the answer will be 3 hours. Clear? So if you have the practice of solving this kind of problem, then you require hardly a few seconds to solve it. So easily we can solve it. And you look at the second problem. In the second problem is another interesting. So the shortcut method of this problem is very fast. A boy and girl play with pencil. Girl breaks the pencil into two parts. boy finds that the ratio of these two parts is the same as the ratio of length of pencil and the larger part. Find out in which ratio the girl broke the pencil. So this is the square root of, square root means this is the square root of 5 square root of 5 minus 1, 5 minus 1 is to 2, 5 minus 1 is to 2. So this is the square root. So what will be the answer? Try to solve it. Try to solve it. A boy. So this is suppose this is your original pencil. Okay. So it will be broken into two parts. One is smaller part, another is larger part. Clear? And suppose this is the X part and this is the Y part. This is the X part and this is the Y part. So the whole pencil will be X plus Y. What is the length of the original pencil? X plus Y. So here what it tells you the ratio. So what is two parts in the same as the ratio of the length of the pencil. So find the ratio of these two parts. That's mean X is to Y equals to the what is the ratio of the length same as the ratio of the length of pencil and larger part. Ratio of the length of the pencil, yes, X plus Y is to Y, is to means by Y. So this is your so this is the problem, and from there you have to solve the X and Y. Clear? So from this equation you have to solve it. Okay. So so this is the problem. Now if you try to solve this way, then it will be really. So then what will happen? There will be কিভাবে করবে বলো, করবে এখান থেকে সলিউশন করবে। এবার দেখো আমরা we will not go in this way. We will not go in this way. How will solve it? We'll solve. We'll say one part is X and another part is Y. Another part is 1. So every ratio can be converted into 1:X. 1:X. Maybe why we are writing it's Y. We also can write it 1. If it is 1, suppose this is X. So this is the ratio. So then what will be the size of the pencil? Total size of the pencil 1 plus X. 1 plus X. Clear? So now what is the thing will happen? X divided by 1. X divided by two parts, pencil into two parts. Boy find that the ratio of these two parts is the same as the ratio of the length of pencil and the larger part. Okay, so it will be 1:X. It should be 1:X. It should be 1:X. 1 by X equals to 1 plus X divided by X. So it will be X equals to X plus X square. 1 X plus 1 divided by X equals to X plus 1. So we can take this way. This is two part. The boy find the ratio of these two parts is the same as the ratio of the length of the pencil and the larger part. তাহলে দেখো length of the pencil and larger part, তাহলে দেখো ratio দেখো, we can take the two way, we can write ratio 2a 1 by X or X by 1. Now tell me ratio we should take? What ratio we should take? 1 by x or x by 1? What is the clue here within the question? The clue is that your ratio is given length of the pencil. So length of the pencil obviously will be the larger than the length of the larger part. So the larger part will be first and then the smaller part will be next. So the ratio will be x divided by 1 equals to the whole pencil x plus 1, the whole pencil and the larger part x. So from this, if you find the ratio into 1x to x rather than x is to y, then your equation will be very simple equation. If you take x is to y, then your equation will be x divided by y equals to x plus y divided by x. Then your equation will be that. But if you take the ratio is x is to 1, then your equation becomes this. So among these between these two equations, which equation will be easy to solve? Obviously this equation will be easy to solve. So if we can solve this equation, it will be a coordinate equation. So this will be x square minus x minus x. So it will be x square x plus 1. So minus x minus 1 equals to 0. So if you apply the Sridhar Acharya formula, then x will be minus b. So minus b means that means once plus minus. So plus minus root over minus 4ab minus b. So 4ab. If we do the 4ab, so it will be 4 because this is the c 4ab because b is the 4ab b plus minus b square b square minus 4ac. So b square will be 1. So b square will be 1. So this will be 1 and minus 4ac. When we do it minus 4ac, it will be plus 4 because c equals to minus c. Yes or no? C equals to minus 1. So that's why plus 1 and it's become 2a. So 2a. So b plus minus b square minus 4ac minus 2 কি হয় এটা 2a না 2b 2a. So 2a equals to 2. So now one is plus and another is minus. So now what will happen? It will be 1 plus minus root over 5 divided by 2. তাহলে দেখো here 1 is minus. So if we take minus, so there will be two result. One result will be 1 plus root over 5 divided by 2. Another will be 1 minus root over 5 divided by 2. So among these two results, which one be the correct? Because if we take minus, then root over 5 obviously will be greater than 1. So the whole number will be negative. And we know that ratio cannot be negative. So that's why we should take 1 plus root over 5. So the 1 plus root over 5 and 2. So our ratio will be, so this was the larger part x and this is the smaller part 1. So our ratio will be 5 root over 5 plus 1 is to 2. So the answer will be 3. Root over 5 plus 1 is to 2. Clear? So this kind of problem, in this kind